hear and see me? I'm I'm not used to just going live on regular Facebook. So this is new to me, and I'm hoping I will see, whoops, I'm hoping I'll see everyone's comments. Let's see. So I'm just waiting. Oh, hello? Can anyone hear me? Yeah? That is better. Thanks, Julie. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, hello, Jessica. Um, there. So we have a few people here. And if at any time you can't hear me because I can't hear anything. So and that could just be the way it's set up, doing a live feed on Facebook, except using the streaming device I usually use when I go live with in the past. So at any time, if you can't hear me or see me, just someone type in and let me know, and I will fix that as soon as possible. So welcome. My name's Tina, and I own and operate a service called Enlightened Energy, where I do various psychic readings. And today I'm doing something I've never done before live, which is I'm going to do free mini one card readings for those that are here joining and that would like to receive mini intuitive messages based on a one card draw. And today would have been my mom's birthday, and she's no longer here in the physical. She passed away. It's 12 and a half years now. And although all that time has passed, I do have moments where I still miss her and wish that she were here. So that's normal. So I know there are people out there that this time of the year can be especially tough because they've lost a beloved, whether that's a person or even a pet, because our pets can be near and dear to our hearts as well. So I just want to let you know that you're not alone if you're having, you're still missing them and you have moments where you break down and cry. That's normal, okay? And you're not alone. So with that said, yeah, it would have been my mom's birthday today. Her name was actually Marie Claire. She's French Canadian, born and raised in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And she moved out west with my dad before she had me and then my brother. So everyone called her Claire because there's mostly English speaking people out west, and they called her Claire. And my mom read the cards, and she read just a regular deck like that. See, just what people use for poker and solitaire, but only 32 cards because there's 52 cards in the deck, but she only used 32 cards in the deck. And each card represents something. And when I do personal readings for people, they tell a story. So there are 4 lines in the reading, and each line represents a different part of the person's life. And I just go through it, and it's like, okay, this is what is happening, and this is what's around you, and this is what could be coming your way. And I never asked. It's interesting. This was something I remember since a little girl. My mom reading the cards at the kitchen table, first for my dad once a week, every week, because my dad insisted on having his cards read. And then she would read for friends and close family only. So this isn't something she did as a living. She never advertised. She didn't want to do it that way. And I remember her seeing that, doing that. And then when she waited till I was 16 before teaching me how to read the cards. And this was something that's been on my mom's side of the family, generation to generation, passed down from mom to daughter. And yeah, so I want to, hoping, I asked for my mom to come forth and to surround us and, to be present. And we'll see if, yeah, if I pick up anything from her for you guys. So with all that being said, is there anyone that would like to have a little mini one card reading? I'm just going to look here at the comments. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. I guess I should be scrolling. Okay, Sharon Young, Stacy McKnight's here. Oh, thanks, Julie. Yeah, the headband. I'm wearing flowers for my mom. Yeah. Oh, Vicky's here. Oh, so yeah, my mom, she didn't read tarot cards. She only read the playing cards. I want to say on my mom's side of the family, like all the females, so like all the like I have cousins, my aunts, and that everyone did something. There was something that they were drawn to, and they did something, and then they would share what their knowledge in that field with all of us. So for example, like my mom, it was these cards, and she also liked Chinese astrology, and she was really good at that too. I mean, she could on the spot, like she knew what sign you were and what it meant. I had a great aunt. She was a psychic medium, so that meant she blew people away. Like she was so gifted, so she could like not only see and hear the dead, like and pass on messages from them, but she was very, very psychic. Like she could pick up on things in your energy like nobody's business. It was uncanny. I had another great aunt. She liked the tea leaves, so she did that. I had an aunt, so one of my mom's older sisters was into astrology, so she did that for fun. One of my cousins was into tarot, so she did, does that. Yeah, so everyone does something. And so for me, it's like I continue on with these cards. And I also specialize in numerology, and numerology is based on reading the numbers, whether that's associated with your date of birth, your name. Also, it can relate to events, places, objects, even our pets, right? Because everything can be assigned a number. So I read that as well. So I'm going to go through the list here. So bear with me. I'm not used to doing this alone. And I will see who pops up. I want to try to get everybody here. I want to try to do one for everyone. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Claire. Oh, Tanis. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so here we go. I am going to, okay, Sharon. Sharon, I'm going to tune into your energy. So if nobody has a specific question, I'm just going to tune into your energy, shuffle the card while I'm shuffling the cards, and then pick a random card and then just share whatever comes through. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what's going to come through. Okay, so here we go, right? And let's have fun, okay? So everyone in divine light and love, I'm sharing messages that will hopefully bring you peace of mind, heart, and soul, okay? So Sharon Young, I'm just tuning into your energy, Sharon. Oh, and it fell out on the floor. Okay, so Sharon, the King of Hearts fell out. So the King of Hearts represents a man with blue eyes. The hair color doesn't always matter, so it can be someone, they can have blonde hair, brown hair, gray hair, if it's someone older, but blue eyes. Blue eyes is a most significant feature. The other thing too it can represent is care and concern. Um, I also want to say that sensitivity. So even though it's like a male energy, I want to say it can, I'm picking up on sensitivity with you. So can you just be really aware? And I want to say that these messages, I don't always know if it's something that's going on, especially because I just do one card. So I don't know if it's going to be from the past or what's going through right now. And if it doesn't make sense, just make a note of it because it's something that can come your way. And it can come in your way anywhere from the next few days, few weeks. Okay. So my intention is hopefully it'll be better as well, Sharon. So just be aware, like, so this could be like a matter of 2 days. Keep in mind the next 2 weeks, also maybe the next 2 months. I want to say sensitivity. So can you just be really aware, like you're going to be extra sensitive and especially with the environment. So just be aware, like just be mindful of your well-being because this can affect your well-being. So um, watch for the foods and drinks that you have in your system because if you're feeling like something's affecting you, it could be maybe what you ate or drank. So try to be healthier than usual. Like I know it's easy at this time of the year to indulge in sweets or candies. Chocolates are a big thing right now, baked goods. So just be aware of that. You might be extra sensitive to sugars, sweets. Cut back a little bit. You might want to focus more on like fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Okay. If you're cooking, make sure you cook things well or smell and check expiry dates as well. The other thing too, it's like because it can represent a male, I want to go with someone older and I want to go like I more want to say grandpa than dad. So I want to go with grandpa energy. Um, I do see blue eyes with this grandpa father. Thinning hair. He looks, I want to say like he seems to be tall, but also he hunches over. So I don't know if you know much about a grandfather like with blue eyes. Thinning hair. The hair looks quite silver, so quite gray, um, and hunched over. So it's like he he had maybe I don't know if he had a hunchback, but hunched over, like he was down, like he'd walk around like this. Okay. So what I get with him, it's just he's present. He's around you. Um, I get something too, like with a Christmas decoration, like a Christmas ball. And I also want to say, like the Christmas ball, it looks like more silver in color, gray, and it's got an indent. There's something about an indent where it's got a hole in it. So if you come across that, or if you find like a decoration like that on the floor, that's a sign from him making his presence known and just saying that he's around you, loving. Okay, so let me know if any of that made sense or resonated. So Sharon's done. Oh, Tanis. Hi, Tanis. Long time no talk, honey. Oh, okay. So Tanis, Tanis Smith, I'm going to tune into your energy and pick a card. And sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm still getting over an illness. I've been sick for the last while, and my nose is really runny today. So I don't mean to be rude wiping my nose on camera, but I got to do what I got to do. Okay, it's better than having snot running down. Okay, so Tanis. Yeah, okay, Tanis. Oh, lovely Tanis. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, another person card. Queen of Diamonds. There we go. So Tanis, you received the Queen of Diamonds. So Queen of Diamonds, This has a lot of meaning, so bear with me. So Queen of Diamonds can be a female, and a lot of times she has green eyes, but doesn't necessarily have to, or red hair, because the Queen of Diamonds is someone with unique features in her appearance. So green eyes is unique, red hair is unique. It could also represent a female, let's say with really light colored hair and dark eyes. It could also represent, or a female with, what did I say, dark eyes? Okay, so dark hair, really dark hair, and very light eyes. So that would be unique because there's a striking contrast in their appearance that way. It could also represent gossip, talk, communication, um, things being said that aren't always crystal clear. And I get that more than actually representing a female. So I feel like for the next while, be really mindful of what is being said around you or to you, like being shared, because I want to say it's not all true. So somebody could be like exaggerating something, like taking it out of context. Um, you're not getting the full picture. So I want to say, like, if you're hearing a story or something indirectly, it's like maybe, and it's like, is that right? If you're unsure, it's like get it from the source if you can, or find out more information before jumping to conclusions or jumping to like, what? Like, why would that person say that? Okay. The other thing too, what I was getting with you, and it doesn't have to do with the card, but when I was tuning into your energy, is I could taste fruitcake. I don't know if you, Tanis, you're near and dear to me, and I don't recall if you do like fruitcake, but I can really taste it, and I taste rum, and I think that's one of the main ingredients. So I'm wondering if you are craving, or you've been like wanting to have fruitcake, or you're thinking of making fruitcake. So anyways, I want to put that out there. There's a thing about fruitcake that comes up, and I taste rum as well. So there might be some baking or things that you might be doing that involves the alcohol rum. And that's just a fun thing I just wanted to share with you. So I hope that you enjoyed those messages. And yeah, let me know what you think. Jessica. Oh, of course, Jessica, I will pick a card for you. Okay. Jessica. Okay, Jessica. I'm just gonna tune into your energy. Oh, I'm really feeling puppy dogs with you. Um, I see, I'm saying puppy dogs, but I don't think it's a puppy. But I'm seeing like a really fluffy white dog in front of you. And kind of like medium hair, straight though, like, so it's not curly or wavy like some breeds are. And it's like looking like up at you, and the tail is really going like playing, like wants to play. So I don't know if you have a dog like that or know of a dog like that, but anyways, like there's something, whether or not that's true, like that dog is around you. I want to say the dog, doing that in front of you is representing, like, it's time to play now. Just play, go have some fun. um yeah. Don't, I want to say, like, it's like saying, uh, put the serious stuff aside for the time being, okay? And if you do have dogs, yeah, that's great. That makes it even better when you can go outside and play with them. Because I see a big field too, like behind the dog. So it feels like, you're not doing this with a bunch of people or really anybody in particular. It's just like, go out, get some fresh air, go play, go be goofy like a dog. You know how a dog, when they play, like they don't care about, what toys are around or what's what, right? They just go out. That's what I feel that's about. Okay. All right, Jessica, let's get to the cards here. Oh, Queen. It's funny, so far 3 people, and out of the 3, it's people cards are coming out. So, Queen of Spades. This card too has a lot of different meanings. So first, it's usually someone older, an older meaning like mom age, grandmother age, aunt age, okay? Like older like that. It could also represent a female around you that is a divorcee or a widow, so someone who's not in a partnership. It can also represent a female with dark features, so really dark hair, dark eyes, darker complexion. And then finally, it can represent matters that have to do legal matters or matters of official business. So official business is anyone associated where they have to leave a paper trail, like they have to prove what they do for a living. So that would be like police, lawyer, banker, the government, um, doctor, it can be a nurse, right? They have to document everything that they do in their line of work. Also, too, they're often recognized by their attire. Queen of, this is interesting. Queen of Spades. I want to say that this is, I kind of want to go reminiscing with you, even though it's like all those meanings. So I want to say it's like, and I'm wondering if you're going to be like, you're thinking about certain people um, from your past. So I want to go like, I'm wondering like if this is like, you're thinking about your mom. Are you thinking about a grandmother? Are you thinking about a certain, maybe certain aunt or great aunt? Um, and I'm wondering too, like, I want to go like, I want to go old and the side of the family. So this could also represent where whether this is you or maybe someone around you is bringing up stories or bringing up memories of female family members, okay? Because I get like reminiscing and talking and sharing stories, and I also hear laughter, and there's a bit of goofiness with this, and that would tie in with the message, when I was tuning into your energy about the white dog and where like it's wagging its tail and wanting to play, like waiting. So I want to say like, yeah, so maybe play, and it's like I'm seeing like the photo albums are coming out, and it's like photos around, and I'm wondering if this is maybe connected with your dad too, like your dad wanting to reminisce and share stories. And it's like, pay attention, like this might be a good way to connect with your dad, is like sitting down with him a few, whether it's, one night a week or just a few times, in the upcoming few weeks or month, where you like bring out the photo albums and like where he just starts talking and sharing stories, because it's things that you don't know, you're not aware of. And it'll help, with that connection. It'll help lighten the atmosphere with your dad. So I want to say that's what's coming up, really strongly. So that's how the Queen of Spades would tie. I think it has to do with, past female family members that are no longer here, because it feels like they're no longer here. So it's like mum energy with that. So, you know, uh, I'll strongly like, maybe your dad's mom, right? And maybe even if he has stories about his grandmother, right? So mom's mom as well. Yeah, so I hope those messages, help. And yeah, let me know what you think if you so care. Okay. Stacy. Hello, Stacy. So Stacy, I will pick a card for you. Um, yeah, Stacy. Where are we? Okay, Stacy. Sorry, I'm just going to take a few deep breaths here. Stacy. Okay, I'm going to take a sip too. Okay, Stacy, here we go. Mm. Oh my gosh, here another people card. Jack of clubs. There we go. Can you see that? Jack of clubs. Okay, so Stacy, the Jack of clubs is a young male. So young, usually under the age of 30, or younger, like because it can even be like a child. So young male, brown or hazel eyes, brown hair. But it can also represent an opportunity, an offer coming your way that you should accept. And times too, it can be about career. And it's interesting. I don't know if you're working right now, Stacy, or if you're looking for another job, but it's interesting this came out because sometimes when I'm tuning into the energy, when I'm shuffling the cards for that person in mind, I receive like images or words. Sometimes I pick up on tastes, feelings as well. And I kept hearing working from home, working from home. So I don't know if you're working right now, if you're looking, and if not, or if you are working from home, I get that really strongly with you. Um, I want to get like, if you're thinking too about a career change, I want to go, you want something easier, like that lightens your load. So I want to say like, it's not very time consuming. It doesn't require, like, say, a lot of like careful thought, like you have to figure things out in great detail. I want to say, so, and also too, with that kind of energy, it's represents like you want something that's fun, like it doesn't feel like work, doesn't feel like it's a job. Okay. Working from home. So I want to get like a home-based business, and I'm wondering too if it's connected to, let's say, a company that's, let's say, already set up where you work from home. So I'm trying to think, like Avon. It's not necessarily what I shoot out doesn't necessarily mean that's what you're going to pick. So like, like something like Avon. I think Norwex is another home, style business. It could be any kind of cosmetic company. It could be any kind of um, like cooking, or if it's related to cleaning. Like I'm not getting exactly what it is, okay, like industry it's connected with. I'm just hearing and seeing like home-based business, and it's like it's fun, you enjoy it, like there's prizes, it's lighthearted, it's stuff like, and I get more with the females. So you know and that's a given, because a lot of times it's females that work in that industry, and a lot of times their base, like their selling base, are females. So yeah, so it's something connected with that, and it's fun, and I get like you can win prizes, and you can work your way up, like like up the ladder, and gain this and gain that, right? Like what it comes with it. And it's like, but it's not your own, so it's like it's not really time consuming where you have to figure everything out and run the whole show. Like it's like walk in and it's like there it is, right? You present it, you sell it, you do it, and it's like not very time consuming. So I see that with you. um the other thing too is, I don't know where you live, Stacy, but I'm seeing green grass at your feet. So I don't know if you're like thinking like if it's nice where you are right now and you can see the grass, or if you're thinking of like ahead, like to spring, if it's winter time, right? Because it's winter time up here. And like planning things for the spring. Or if you're like, are you able to get away? Like I don't know if people are traveling right now, or if there's a trip you're about, you're wanting to make, or you're thinking of making, and it's in an area where it's like more green, like it's green and not winter. Okay, so that would mean like traveling to a different country if that's possible. So those are the things I pick up with you. Hope that brought some light and love. And yeah, let me know if you want what you think. Oh, Donna, I don't think I have met with you before. So Donna, welcome. Yeah, nice that you're here. Yeah. So Donna, I'm going to Um, tune into your energy and see what comes up for you. Oh, Sharon, I didn't scroll far down enough to realize you were asking about career, and I don't remember what I shared for you. I don't think it was about career. I can try again if you bear with me. I'll try again after Donna. Okay, Donna, here we go. Donna, let's okay, Donna, here we go. Tuning into your energy. Mm, mm, mm. Another people card. This is unreal. Okay, Donna, Jack of Spades came up for you. And I'm just going to scroll down here just to see if you added anything here. Um, oh, okay. I'm just looking. Um, okay, so there we go. So Donna, you're still here. You've never had a reading before, but well, that's good. So Donna, Jack of Spades. So Jack of Spades. Okay, here we go. So Jack of Spades is another one of those cards. It has a few different meanings. So one, it's usually represents a young male. So again, someone under the age of 30 can be a young child. Dark hair, dark eyes, darker complexion. It doesn't have to be someone you know. Okay, that's the other thing I should have said with all these people cards. Like a lot of times when a person card comes out, it doesn't always have to be someone you know really well. Okay, it could be someone you encounter like at the store. It could be someone that you talk to on the phone, right? Also, too, it can represent trouble. Trouble in the sense like trouble that comes your way. It doesn't have to be by your own doing, and it doesn't have to be necessarily connected to the person that's, a young male. It doesn't have to be a young male, it can be a female or someone older, but they're causing trouble for you. Yeah, it's in, so before I get to the cards, so I'm going to share first what I picked up around you when I was tuning into your energy. So Donna, I kept getting you're like all out, like you're going all out for Christmas this year, like with so I don't know if you are, like I don't know if you're like a big decorator, if you're like doing extra, but I got like lots of decorations, like going all out, and I can really smell pine and spruce, and so like when people decorate with um, the greenery, like I can really smell that strongly. And it's almost like I want to see like on the banisters, all out. Like there's everywhere I look around you, it's like there's decoration. So I don't know if you're doing that. Okay. The other thing I got with you tuning into your energy is like I could hear the word donations. So I'm wondering if you're like wanting to organize or you're doing something this year where you're wanting to share more, like it's more about donating. So it's like, are you going to be donating more money? Are you going to be donating food? Are you donating your time? Are you wanting to donate gifts? Organizing a drive where there's more donations involved. So I'm okay. With the card, I want to say this. I don't know where you live either, but I want to say like I think this has to do with neighbors or neighborhood community maybe. Can you just be aware of, there might be a neighbor where you live or in your community that's causing trouble. Like fracas is what I keep getting. Like they're making a big deal out of nothing, or they're making it more than they should. Okay. They're not minding their own business. So the other thing with that is like they could be like spying or checking in, or like watching what's going on in the neighborhood or with the neighbors. So I know, see, that's why I don't know where you live. Like, depending where people live, like I know with this COVID, like there are some really, there's some restrictions, and like some areas, it's like they're even restricting socializing, right? And that makes me wonder, like, is that what it's connected to, where like there's a neighbor who's checking in to making sure, like, oh, like Donna, she's got a lot of company. I should pick up the phone and call, the police, or call, like, whatever, right? Like, report you. So just be aware of that. So if you're wanting to socialize, and you're like, you think like nobody's watching or no one's going to care, there's somebody in the community or in the neighborhood. Community could also be like if you're associated, like if you volunteer, if you're associated with an organization that does good, like there might be someone around that's trying to cause trouble, okay, like trying to put a damper or dampen the mood of things. So just be aware. So it's this interesting play, like your card is saying like there's trouble, and what I picked up with the neighborhood, the community, like trying to dampen the spirit or dampen the mood. And here it's like, when I was tuning into your energy, I could see like all this Christmas stuff and decorating and wanting to go out and spread cheer. So yeah, so I hopefully that brought some light and love to you, and want what you thought. All right, so Sharon, you had asked, Sharon, are you still here? Sharon, I'm just scrolling up. Sharon Young, are you still here? Because you wanted to know about career. So I'll do real quick. I don't know if you're working right. I feel like slow or work's not going well. Well, I guess sometimes too when people ask about career, that's why, because it's not going well. Sharon, career. Okay, Sharon, career. What career? Oh, two cards. Okay, so Queen of Diamonds, Nine of Spades. So Queen of Diamonds, you got quite light hair. I can't tell what your eye color. Queen of Diamonds, I'm going to say is going to be you. Okay. Nine of Spades has to do with endings, completion, what's leaving our lives. So I'm going to say that the career sector, there's something leaving. There's an ending. I also get the motion of jumping. So it feels like you're going to jump into something, or you're jumping careers. So it's like whatever, maybe whatever training or what you've been accustomed to doing in the past is no longer going to be with you. And I also see the month of February. So I'm going to say like picking it up or looking into career or looking to make a big move or looking, and this could be maybe, where you get some training. So you might enter a course or get some sort of training where it applies to your new career direction. But I want to say not until after prospects or where you pick up in that area. Okay. So right now it's like things are I want to say it's like there's more about endings or things winding down in your career sector or with whatever that's, whatever's brewing in that. So whether you're working right now or not, it's like that industry, what you've accustomed to be doing is how I want to say it, is coming to an end, because it feels like there's something new, like you're jumping into something new, doing something completely different. Okay. But I want to go like not until February or after. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Okay. So I'm just scrolling again, you guys. Oh, Tanis, you don't like fruitcake. Okay, I don't blame you. I don't like fruitcake either. Um, right, Julie? Yeah, who does like fruitcake? Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Um, yeah, the other thing too with the fruitcake, Tanis, if you even though I taste it, like I'm wondering if um someone is going to gift you fruitcake. That could be it, right? Or someone might come to you or say, like, they love fruitcake, and you decide, oh, I'm going to bake some and give that to them. Okay, that could be the other thing. Carla, Oh my gosh, Carla, long time no talk, sweetheart. Oh, so good that you're here. Okay, Carla. Yeah, how are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, Carla, travel for your best friend and you. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, you girls need some fun. Like I hear giggling and goofiness and like it's more than just about a girls' night out, but it's like you need girl time, right? And it's like leaving the men behind, like leaving the kids behind. It's like just us girls and goofy and silly. And it feels like you want to go to like a resort or a spa. That's what it feels like, a spa vacation. I'm picking up BC. So, but we'll see what the card comes out, okay? Or what card comes out. But yeah, I want to go interior BC, like around the mountains, maybe like Invermere, Windermere, that kind of area. And there's something like a package deal. It might like something about a couple $100. So it might be like I want to call it like a pretty penny, but like not extra like big extravagant like in the thousands, but something where it's like like 250. You see what I mean? So it's like a pretty penny still, right? Even like, even though the travel industry is taking a hit, it's like, some people are thinking like, shouldn't there be a better deal? It's like, it's still a pretty penny. Um, I keep hearing the new year. So like maybe early January, maybe end of December, like going into the new year. Okay, so let's see, Carla. Oh, finally. So it's not a people card. Ace of Hearts. So yes, 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 yes. So this card is confirming. So the Ace of Hearts represents matters related to heart, joy, like our emotional well-being or the emotional side of life. So I would say like this is something like um, also to like something new. So I want to say the two. I'm going to say like yes, you two are going to go on a trip, but it feels like connected with the car. And it's like I want to say like you meet her. So it's like I feel like you're going to go to like her area, like you guys would maybe travel maybe like from her home to the spa because it feels like there's a couple of stops. So it's like, you're traveling to meet her and then the two of you go on to the next destination. So I'm going to stick with like, yeah, this is confirming what I in your energy, like interior BC, like Invermere, Windermere area, a spa, because it feels like it's like a hotel spa package. Like I see 200 and like 250 around this, so that could represent the price. I want to go into the new year, like end of year, going into the new year. So this could be maybe even though it's like maybe a pretty penny, something that you do like to ring in the new year or to start the new year off, right? Playing with your girlfriend, giggling and laughing. It feels like a weekend trip. So if, like, maybe over the weekend. Um, I'm also getting like, like painting. And it's like I see the nails. So it's like, yeah, full spa treatment. It's like, facials, getting pretty colors, dressing up. And it's funny, like maybe the men will go, like maybe your hubbies will go, but it's like they don't let's say if it's like a New Year's thing, it's like you guys do a couples thing, right? So it's like you maybe go dinner dancing and then but the spa thing is just you ladies where you have time alone from the men, right? um I also taste cigars or like that kind of taste, like that cigar taste, and I think or something flavored. So I'm wondering too, like that's why I'm wondering if it's like around the new year or if it's for new year because celebrating, and cigars is something I think for me it symbolizes like um, an activity that most, like it's I a lot of times it's referred to like the rich smoke cigars or if not an activity where it's done for a special occasion, right? So that could represent that time frame. So yeah, I do feel like there's a trip, but it feels like not very far and like car distance and thing. Yet it's like you might be spending time with your friend at her home too. So just bear that in mind. So even though it might be like, two trips in one is how I want to put it. Okay. So hopefully that's a great thing. Let me, yeah, start drinking rum, Tanis. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. So, oh, sorry. Chelsea. So Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea. I'm just going to take a little breather here. Okay. Um, okay, Chelsea. Tuning into your energy. Mm. Chelsea, is your little one sick right now? I don't know if you're here, if you can answer that. I'll try to scroll down because I'm picking up your little one is not feeling well. Or maybe, if not yet, maybe she's not going to be. Um, yeah. So just because I feel like you're going to need help. Like, I feel like, oh, I want my mummy to help. It's really interesting. Like, because I know you have three young kids. I believe you have three young kids, right, Chelsea? So I want to say like there's something about like you really want mummy's help because the little one is not doing well or the little one is sick and like overwhelmed, like frustrated and you're tired or yeah, and it might be something that maybe goes through the family. Um, and I'm getting like the nose area with the little one. So it's like I can feel like combination of stuffy and runny. So it's like, little kids at night sometimes because their nose has been running and it gets all crusty and she's like crying and like oh miserable. I'm wondering unless she's teething, so just be aware of that, okay? And mummy, I keep hearing with mummy like mummy might have some tips or remedies that she would share with you like to try because it might feel like oh I can't run to the store to get this. And so mommy might say like, oh, do you have this in your cup or try this, right? Or yeah, so just be aware of that. So Chelsea, I'm gonna shuffle the cards and see what comes through for you. Oh, so you're the second person that got this card this afternoon, Jack of Spades. So Jack of Spades represents again a young male. So someone under the age of 30 can be a young child, dark hair, dark eyes, darker complexion. Doesn't have to be someone you know, okay? So it can be someone that you encounter in the store or on the telephone, um, or through another person you know. Can also represent trouble. Um, First of all, I see this as somebody working in a store, like behind the counter. Um, I want to get rude. So don't take it personally. So there's a young male, so darker hair, darker eyes, darker complexion. The store, I want to get like a little mom and pop store kind of atmosphere. So I don't know if this is going to be, let's say, the neighborhood convenience store, right? Or is it the gas station? that's behind the counter. But this young man, like he's rude. Like there's something rude with his mannerism, and there might be an argument or disagreement. So it might have to do with like what you're being charged, or like if he's handy, like if you're paying cash or whatever you have to pay out. Like there might be discrepancy or argument with that. So just be aware of that, because it feels like it's not someone you know. Okay, so it feels like a stranger in this store. The other thing too, like it would tie in with the message where I was picking up your little one not feeling well, like getting sick. So that would be trouble, right? It's not easy taking care of a little one when they're not feeling well. You know, they're miserable. Um, you know, you're putting in like extra work or extra effort, like, you know, trying to get them well and comforting them. So that would also tie in with those messages. And I just feel like with mom, so I don't know what, I know Chelsea, you're in Saskatoon and your mom's in Saskatoon, right? So I don't know what the restrictions are there, like if you guys can visit, but yeah, this is where I feel like mom steps in to help somehow, some way. Okay, so whether if she can't come physically, like, you know, over to your place and help, even by the phone, she'll be of help. Okay, maybe something too where she does a visit call, like, you know, like seeing each other on Skype or, you know, video messenger with your other kids, just to keep them occupied. Like maybe that's what they do to give you a break, you know, a rest from all that chaos, because it just feels like things chaotic. Okay, so be aware of that. um let's see, I'm just scrolling here. Julie, you know what, I know, Julie, you're here. I think you're still here, and you're leaving all these wonderful comments and replying to everyone. That's great. That's a great help to me. I'm going to do a card for you, Julie. So I hope you're still. Oh, Denise. Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. Listening. Okay, Denise. I'll I'll do a card for you. Oh, you're I want. Okay, so Denise, I will do a card for you. Okay, Denise. Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath here. So I'm going to go a little over. I know I said I only would be here till 3, but I started late too because I had trouble figuring out the live feed. So I'm gonna try. I think I'm going to be able to do everyone here. So so just bear with me if you're waiting. Okay, Denise. Here we go, sweetheart. I'm going to tune into your energy. Oh, Denise, I can taste popcorn. So I don't know if you've been craving popcorn or been wanting to eat popcorn, so I can taste popcorn with you. Okay, Denise. Seven of Hearts. Well, that ties in what I was picking up, because I kept feeling an energy of quiet around you. Like you want, it's like I keep getting with you. It's like, I don't want nothing to do with this year. I don't want to bother with that. I want quiet. Like if there's something about you, I feel like you want peace and quiet. And I'm wondering too if this ties in with the Christmas holidays. Like I don't know if you normally do a lot, or if you have a lot of people over around the Christmas time, but this almost feels like, oh, I'm so glad. Like you're like, you just want, almost like too, like soaking in the tub, kind of relax. Like I just want candles and quiet and soak in the tub. So Seven of Hearts, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. So Seven of Hearts represents our, I call it, like a lot of times I call it like La La Land energy. So this is where it's very dreamy energy. It's very intuitive as well. So really, I want to say, like, if you're getting like weird, like certain vibes inside, or you're like I've heard this, or I get a feeling like, and it's coming from in here, like you can't explain it. Like it doesn't have a logical sense. That's your intuition. So really pay attention to your intuition. So even if it's like at times it could be like, I find it can be a craving, or you hear a song playing, or all of a sudden it's like, oh, I feel like going over here. Follow through with that because there's a reason why. Okay, play with it. So the intuition, daydream. So you find like you're lost in thought a lot. Like, so it's not a good time to make big decisions. It's not a good time to be using the intellect, is how I put it, because this energy is about, they want you to take a breather from the serious side of life. Like they want you to take a breather from thinking too much, from having to figure things out, from having to make choices or decisions. Saying like, yeah, lay back, forget about the pressures of the outside world, forget about this for now. Like the universe is going to support that for you, right? Don't feel like you're like missing out on anything, or you're leaving anybody behind, or you're not. It's not about ignoring anyone. It's about like where you just like withdraw from the hustle and bustle, and it's like, okay, you know what? If if I can't get this shopping done, I'm going to do it when I'm ready, when I feel like it. If you feel like, a lot of times it's like you feel like, just shutting the outside world, and that's what you go with, right? Also, too, it's like because it's got this energy of airy, la la land. Also, too, you might find like, oh, I'm tired more than usual. So you do need extra sleep. The other thing too with that, it's like it could represent where you have really unique dreams or weird dreams or vivid dreams. So pay attention to those, okay? So this is a time for you to just like, and I keep getting bubble baths and candles. So do that more. Like if you're finding like, oh, I want to take a long hot bath, you could do that. It could also to maybe represent romance. So like spending quality time with your hubby or partner, right? Because I see rose petals. Yeah. So this is like feels like a quiet time. Go with that. Relax, take it easy for this next while, okay? For the next week or two. Yeah. So I hope that brought some light and love to you. And yeah, if you want to share what you thought, that's great. If not, that's okay too. Let's see. Yeah, you're welcome, everyone. And oh, thank you for the feedback, those, Donna. Thank you. That's wonderful. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. I'm glad you're here. Oh, so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Okay, Kimberly. I'm going. Sorry, I want to do a card for you, Julie, because it's not often I do, right? I don't think I ever done one for you, Julie, just one card reading. So I want to do one for you, Julie, if you're still here. But I'm going to do yours last, okay? And I know you understand that. So yeah. Okay, so Kimberly Schmidt. Here we go. Oh, I need a sip. Sorry, guys, if you're just joining in, I've been sick and I'm just, finally feeling like I'm getting over it. And so I have a bit of a runny nose and my throat gets dry easily, especially with all this talking. Okay. Okay, Kimberly. Um, okay, Kimberly. Mm. Mm. Really interesting. So before I pick the card, so Kimberly, your sense of smell is really heightened right now. I don't know it's been. Um, so just be aware of that. So really sensitive sense of smell in the next while. I want to say be aware of chemicals because that's what I'm getting. And it's like, it's going to make you sick. So if you're wondering why you're feeling queasy or headachy, it's because of the smell. It's triggered by the smell. Your smell is really heightened right now and it's connected to a chemical. Now, I want to share because a lot of people don't think, not everyone realizes this, but those scent things that we can buy, and especially I find the worst ones. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for sharing this. I don't care. The worst ones are what you buy in the grocery stores. So, the plug-in warmers, um, the different scents, I find those are chemicals. So if you're using them, I want to say you got to get rid of that because that's making you, maybe even the family, sick, very sensitive. Okay. If you're wanting to use scents, I'm going to say try to like essential oils, especially those with the warmers, right? You can put a candle and you can drop some essential oils, or you can buy the diffusers and use essential oils. Go with that, and find a company or go with a line that it's organic. Okay. The other thing too, it could be like organic candles, but just be really aware because I'm getting like chemicals and I'm like headachy. That's where I'm feeling it with you. Okay. So be aware of that. I want you to get rid of, if I think what other company, stop. Okay. Okay, Kimberly, we're going to go with the cards now. I had to share that with you. And that could even be too, if you're working, if you're in a line of business where there's chemical smells, just be aware. You might have to look into seeing what you can do, like, to downplay those, okay, or get rid of it if you have, if you can, right? If they will listen to you. Okay. Okay, Kimberly, let's see what card comes through. Oh, another person. So far, so I'm going to say 99% of the cards today have been people cards. So, King of Diamonds, Kimberly. So, King of Diamonds is somebody, is a man, lots of different meanings. So, unique features as well. So, that means like green eyes, because that's rare. Red hair, that's another rare feature. It could also be like feature like there's a striking contrast. So that would mean like light eyes with dark hair or light hair with darker eyes. It could also represent a blue collar worker. So blue collar worker is like someone who is like a plumber, carpenter, electrician, like they work with their hands, they mechanic fixing things, okay? The other thing too it could represent is replacing. Yeah, fixing is what I want to get. So even though I said blue collar worker, that fix, usually blue collar workers like because that person's going to come into your home because they're going to fix something specific, right? It's not something that you can do or your hubby can do, okay? Or someone in your family can do. So it's like hiring someone. I keep getting like replacing. There's something, so I want to say, okay, be aware there might be a double whammy because that's what I get with that King of Diamonds. So that would mean like at first you might pay someone to repair, like you might get something like, okay, we're going to repair this. And then soon after it's done again, like it's a dud. The repair was a dud or the item is a dud and it's like you got to replace it. So it feels like a double whammy. It's like hitting the pocketbooks as well. So there might be a strain on the money and it's like so and it's, I know it's not a great time of the year because Christmas and New Year, so people spending money on extra food and gifts, so it can be expensive already, so it's like, oh, it's almost like I feel like you know frustrated, like the timing. It's like, why did it happen now, right? So I'm not, I want to go electrical, but I don't know if this is like car. So if it's like, so if it's a car, it would be an electrical fix, right? Something electrical in the vehicle. If it's in the home, I would say like an appliance, right? And something that's electrical again. And it could be like, is it, let's say, with the stoves, I think sometimes there's a fuse at times where you can replace an item, fixable, but it's like after, because it just feels like, soon after, it's like, it needs to be replaced. And I'm getting the number 2 with you with that. So I don't know if this is going to be like, okay, we're going to get something repaired, and then 2 days later, it's kaput, or 2 weeks later it's kaput, or maybe not 2 months, but anyways, be aware of that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I wish it was better. um I feel like I want to go with the man. Like, I need, like, you need a man's help with this. So I don't know if this is where, like, oh, the hubby gets involved, or you ask your dad or your father-in-law or a brother, but there's something about getting another male involved, because there's like 3 of you in this together, or fixing it. Okay, I wish it was better. So at least you have a heads up. Okay, so maybe this is something where, like, if you were thinking like, oh, I'm going to spend extra money this year, this might be. So let me know if you want, what you thought. I'm just scrolling. Oh, good, Julie. Yeah. Hi, Bonnie. Hope you're still watching, you're still here. So Bonnie, I'm going to, yeah, Bonnie, I'm going to tune into your energy and see what comes through. Okay, Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie, here we go. There's a celebration coming up for you, Bonnie. I know you had a birthday earlier this week, but I don't think it's that. Like, it feels, or is it maybe? Because I don't necessarily taste it. I don't see you drinking champagne, but I see a champagne bottle, and it's like streamers and like kind of like fireworks, or different like confetti like around it. So for me, that's like symbolizing there's something you're going to be celebrating soon. And it's not Christmas though, okay? Because I know Christmas is in a few weeks, right? And it doesn't, so unless it's New Year's, unless you want to do something spectacular for New Year's, like you're thinking like, yeah, we're going to celebrate it this, we're going to do something special. I'm also getting family with this. I won't tell, or I won't say anything, so you don't have to say anything, because I think there's restrictions here in Alberta about family get-togethers right now. So yeah, there's something about family. So maybe even like, maybe the family's going to get together on Zoom, or chat in a chat room of some sort. But I'm getting that, okay? And confetti and streamers, and it's like woohoo, like something to celebrate. Okay, so I'm getting that. So that could be something, maybe you're planning that, maybe you're thinking of it, and it's like, yeah, you go ahead and start, like, maybe follow through, like, why not, right? Because we do need to celebrate right now, don't we? Yeah. Everything's been so tough, so serious. Okay, Bonnie, here we go. Let's see what card comes through for you. I'm waiting for when to stop. The time's right here. Okay, so you did not get a people card. There you go. You got the Ace of Spades. Okay, Bonnie, Ace of Spades is, let's see, so it represents documents, paperwork, any, usually like official documents. So that means where it has to go through a source, like it has to be validated, right? Like it's important paperwork, that in that sense. So that means it can be connected to the bank, it can be connected to the lawyer, the government. It can also be connected to medical, if it's like forms or paperwork that you have to fill out for medical reasons. But in that sense, right? So I want to say, like, I feel like it has to do with paperwork, but it's like tying up loose ends. Like has something been taking forever? And like it feels like forever and like drawn out. And it's like, I just want to get this done and out of the way. That's what it feels like, because it feels like it's been dragging on. Or it's like you try to get this accomplished and it's like, nope, like something happens, like not now. And it's like, trying to, pick it up later and get it finished, finalized. So I keep feeling like, it has to do with finalizing paperwork, like getting things finished, accomplished. Like I want to be done with this, because I keep getting that with you and that card. That could be maybe why you're celebrating. That could be like something like, woohoo, like finally this is done and out of the way. And it's like, yay, let's celebrate. Um, I kind of get this is too connected to real estate or like property in some sense, because I want to go like kind of like with the lawyer's office, or somebody or an agent or somebody that has to witness it. Like it has to be finalized with them too. Um, yeah, like it feels like like finally, right? Woohoo, okay. Um, because it just feels like it's stuck, like, it's been holding you back in some manner, some way. Okay. Um, and I keep getting finally. So this might be something too where um I don't know, like this time of year, like if it does have to do with real estate or property, if it's a good time to, sell or to finalize things with property. I don't know. So if it's not like, let's say in the next few weeks, it could be like, maybe into early Jan. It feels like all of a sudden, right? It could be like it drops into your lap, or just something about dropping. Or maybe it's where like you have to drop, if it is property, you might like, oh, we have to drop the price to get it sold, to get it out of the way. So yeah, take that into account too. Got some light and love, and yeah, if you want, let me know what you thought. Lynn, hello, Miss. Glad you're here. Hope you're still listening and watching. I should say watching, because I'm here on, I want to say TV, but on Facebook. Um, okay, Lynn, I'm just going to scroll down here, just seeing what. Oh, Carla, good, good. Yeah, I want to go to a resort too, you guys. I need a spa vacation. How many of us want a spa vacation, right? Okay. Okay. So Lynn. Oh, Lynn. See, like I feel like things are hectic still in your world. Like you need to catch your breath. Like you're waiting. I keep getting, in what are they called in the playgrounds? Those I want to call it a merry-go-round, but it's not a merry-go. I don't think that's what it's called, right? Because it's not horses. You know what? A merry-go-round with the horses and the different animals that kids ride, that go round and round like a carousel. Those on the playground, like that circle thing, and they're just the bars, and you go round, and you know how the kids, like, they'll try to push it really fast, and you're going round and round, like where you to the point where you feel like you're gonna get sick. That's what I. That's the motion I pick up in your energy, like things have just been like whirling, and it's like I need to get off and catch my breath, right? I'm just going to take a sip here. Okay. Okay, Lynn, let's see what card comes out. I keep hearing too with you, Christmas is canceled. Like it's like you're not doing anything. The kids aren't going to be happy about that. It's like, what? It's like, nope, I'm not cooking. I'm not putting up, like, even maybe not even putting up, because I hear like I'm not putting up the tree. Like you're kind of like, nope. You're just like you're fatigued. Fatigue. Oh, my mom. I think my mom's coming through because I heard that word in French, and my mom was French. You're fatigué. Fatigué. Okay, here we go then. Unless, Lynn, you have some French background. Maybe your mom's, I don't know if your mom was French or had some French in her. I'm getting the mom that passed away, so maybe our moms are here together. Okay. Oh, let's see. Ooh, nice heart, nice card. It's hearts, 9 of Hearts. So Lynn, 9 of Hearts is, I feel, so it has a few meanings. So it's either about, usually it's about plans and visiting. Okay, so making, about visitors coming. So either you're going to go visit somebody or visitors are coming your way. And it's because it's the hearts, it's like usually like loved ones. So it could be like family, close friends, but it's like getting together, okay, visiting. And the visitors are like they're coming from a different community. So they're not in your area, right? I want to say this feels more like visitors coming your way. And I want to get like, I keep getting the girl. Like there's one daughter for sure. So I don't know if there's something about like, is she gonna make it? Is she gonna be able to come? And it's like, I feel like, yeah, like there's, but again, I want to go with car. Like, and it feels like she has to drive quite a while. So I don't know if she's already here or she, there's plans, but there's some, so I do feel like, yeah, Christmas is, and I get like Christmas is coming and it's like, yeah, there's going to be visitors. But again, with you, it's like, I'm not doing it. So it's like, if you guys want Christmas, so it's almost like you might say to the family, if you want a turkey, you're going to have to cook it yourself. Or if you want this, you're going to have to decorate it yourself, right? Like you're not, it's like you're done, like you're overwhelmed. Okay. It's like, I got so much already, right, on my plate. Um, like you're hopping around, like somebody is keeping you on your toes. Like it's like busy, 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 especially with someone in particular. Like no rest. Like there's been no rest. I don't know if you have bags or you're feeling like, but I'm getting like dark circles, and it's like you haven't been sleeping well or not getting as much sleep as usual, right? Like run off your feet. Um, so maybe it's where like you're just be honest with the family. Like if they're counting on having like a big spread, or if they feel like you're going to go all out again like you usually do, or you're going to do this, just say like, no, mom's beat up this year. Like you guys, you know, maybe it's your turn to do this stuff, okay? Like mommy's going to take a back seat. That's what I want to get with that. So yeah, so again with your card, I feel like it has to do with company coming. I'm getting far away. They're traveling by car. And it's interesting too, because it's like they might say like, okay, we're going to show up on this date, but there's something like you don't know. You don't know exactly. So that would tie in with vehicle travel, right? Because even though like someone can say like, oh, I'm leaving on this date, and like, oh, it's going to take, I want to go like 10, 12 hours. Like it's a long drive, maybe longer. But anyways, it's something where like, there might be delays because I don't know the weather, right? This time of year, it could be where they can't drive as long, because the time, like it gets dark, so maybe they don't want to drive too late in the day. So they, it's taking them something. Just be aware, like there might be delay with the arrival, or you don't know exactly when they're going to show up at your door. Okay, so you might have a time frame, or you might have an idea, but you don't know exactly, can't pinpoint the exact moment, is how I want to put it. Okay. So I hope that brought light and love to you. And if you want, share what you thought. There's a few more people showing up here. Um, yeah, Donna. Oh, Donna, you have another question. Yeah, I don't think, Donna, I'm going to be doing another card for you, if that's okay. Yeah. Oh, um, okay. Okay, here we go. So I think I'm going to be doing the last two. Yes, Sharon. Yeah. So Sharon agrees with me, like scents are highly toxic. Yeah, especially those, I want to see the grocery kind ones, right? They are the worst. Oh, Charlene. So Charlene, hello, Charlene. You are new to this page. Welcome. Glad you hope you're still watching because I will tune into your energy and the card. All right, Charlene, here we go. Hmm. Okay, Charlene. Keep getting not sure with you. Like you're not sure. That's how I keep hearing. Yeah. Like you're not sure. I don't know if it's like you're not sure about what I do or you're not sure about what what's going on for you in your life. Like things aren't clear. Like I'm getting confusion with you right now. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to sneeze. I think I feel a sneeze. Yeah, I do. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, really. I know this probably sounds odd, but it's almost like things aren't crystal clear in your world right now. Like things are, yeah. So I'm wondering if you're looking for clarity in a certain area in your life. Let's see what card comes out, okay, and what comes through. Charlene. Oh my dear. Jack of Clubs. So I don't know if you were listening from the beginning. I don't think you were. So this is the second time this card came out. So Jack of Clubs has a few different meanings. So the main one, it represents a, a male, a young male under the age of 30, can be a young child with hazel or brown eyes and brown hair. But it can also represent an offer or opportunity coming your way. A lot of times, too, the opportunity or offer is connected to work career. Okay. I I want to, and I'm see that I want to go confused, and I'm getting the sense of like, I have to move my hair here, um, like bubbles and like underwater is what I'm getting as the symbol with this. So I don't know if you are working right now or if there's issues with your career sector or you're thinking about changing career. But Charlene, I want to say like, yeah, it's almost like trying to catch your breath or trying to go up for air. It's like you're looking, things aren't going well maybe in that sector, right? Things aren't clear. And it could be like maybe if you are working it, and especially if it's in a job that you truly adore or you enjoy, and it's like maybe things aren't clear right now with that job, like you don't know if there's going to be a job or how things are going to work out, that would represent that as well. Okay. um, I almost want to go like kind of lay low and just see how things unfold in a way, right? And it's almost like um, I'm getting research too, so it might be something where, okay, look around, keep your eyes and ears open because there's something about opportunities going to come knocking on your door. Like something is going to come your way, but it's almost like you have to stumble across it or you're going to come across it in some manner by keeping your eyes and ears open. Um, yeah, and I'm getting like talk. So it could be like, a matter of like even maybe where you start sharing with your network, like, oh, I'm thinking of changing careers or I'm looking for work. And that could be where I'm just getting, yeah, like a lot of confusion and bubbly. And it's just really odd, Charlene. Um, and like also to the motion, like keeping you down. So I don't know too, if maybe, are you restless in your life right now? And it feels like, things are kept down. Like you feel like you know, you can't go anywhere or you can't make any moves. And this could be where, like, okay, in time, yeah, opportunity will come knocking. It's just like, now's not the time. Like, there's something about timing with this as well. So just keep your eyes and ears open. There's talking, like talking with others, sharing with a few, like maybe how you feel or what's going on. And it's like something will come your way. Okay. Don't despair is how I want to put it. Things will become clear soon enough. Okay. Alrighty. So I hope that brought light and love to you, Charlene. Thanks, Bonnie. I'm glad you felt that way. Oh, good, Charlene. Okay. Oh, I see. So it has to do with, okay, mental health and addiction. So, Charlene, does that mean you work in an industry that helps people with addictions, and that's in the mental health industry? I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if that's why I got all the confusion and the bubbling and underwater. I'm wondering too if it's getting to you. You know, like I don't know, like overwhelmed, like you feel like you're not making a dent or you're not making an impact or there's not, it's getting worse than better. Like, because it's just really interesting, like that. I keep getting this image of like a pool, like, you know, like, and like someone's trying to keep you down, like, you know, trying like bubbling, and like there's these bubbles and it's like trying to, you know, go up for air. So be aware of that, right? So I think maybe too, it's like, yeah, if you're thinking about like, is it time like you need a break? Like maybe, yeah, you need to step away. I don't know if you're entitled to holiday, are having holidays. This could be where like that could be the time frame that, okay, maybe I need to like network or see what's out there. Okay. All right. Well, oh, thank you, Charlene. I appreciate all your feedback. Okay. Yeah. I imagine it is a crazy time. Yeah, lots of people are suffering. Oh, so much light and love to you for doing that and being there for so many people. That's not easy. Okay, this is the last one. Julie, yay, my soul sister. I'm going to take a deep breath for you, Julie, and see. Whoops, I'm going to see what card. Oh, Ace of Diamonds. I didn't even shuffle and this came out, so I'm going to keep that out because you're special. Okay, you're special to me. Everyone's special, but you're special to me. Okay, Julie, let's see. So Ace of Diamonds, I'm going to keep that out and see what card comes out for Julie. I want it to be really good for you. What? Jack of Clubs. Oh my Lord. Jack of Clubs is popular today. Okay, so Ace of Diamonds. Oops, that's not an Ace of Diamonds. So Ace of Diamonds. So Ace of Diamonds is communication, and usually it's a phone call, but because of today's technology, so when I, just as a side note, so these cards, like the meanings of the cards, like it goes back centuries, okay? So these were meanings that were interpreted by past generation, like past family members. So at the time, like there was none of this technology, right? Um, like I'm going like, this goes far back from what I was told, like 1600s France, because my mom's side of the family immigrated from France to Canada. Okay. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that because I think that's an interesting tidbit. Anyways, I'm getting off track. So, Ace of Diamonds is communication. So at the time, like it was like letters, right? But because of today's technology, it can be phone call, it can be text, it can be email, but communication. Okay, so lots of talk. Jack of Clubs, again, a young male, so under the age of 30, brown or hazel eyes, brown hair. Young child, doesn't have to, it can be someone you encounter in the store or on the telephone or through your line of work or through can be, someone's friend or another, a family member's friend, right? It can also be an opportunity offer. And it's interesting because I'm going to read them together. So for Julie, I'm going to say there's going to be, this feels more like an opportunity, like an offer that comes through, like that's communicated to you. So like a telephone, yeah, with your phone. So, because I hear talking more than someone typing it out. So I don't necessarily get it through like as an email or a text, but more like, yeah. And I want to say, and a male will be at the other end of that, a young male. Um, I don't know. I want to say like he's really good looking, like he's really handsome. Like ooh la la. I don't know if that means you're going to see or you're going to know like this fellow. Um, but I don't know like why. Like but I want to go like it has connected um to work in some way. Like he asking you a favor. I know I'm pausing a lot. It's like I'm trying to because it's harder for me, Julie, because I know you well, right? Like and we're always like communicating just about every day, right? So um I'm trying like it's like I'm trying to really tune in without like knowing what I already know about you in your life. Julie, too, you know what? I wonder if this is about that dream you had. Wouldn't that be something if it is? So it's like, oh my gosh, someone does phone and this is what it is. So it might not be like, you know, like it could be like, okay, talking back and forth or something, because I guess male is good looking. So I don't know if it's going to be him or if it's through another person, but it's connected to this fellow. And it's like, oh my gosh, because I keep hearing ooh la la. My mom's here, and I keep hearing my mom's going like ooh la la, like and she's like, like dropping. So it's like, yeah, like dropping, like, like gorgeous or like, that expression, like, oh my gosh, because he's good looking. But anyways, yeah, that's what I get for you. No, don't, Michael. I just read your comment. No, Mike, it's not like a romantic offer. So Michael has nothing to worry about because I know you wouldn't do that to Michael. So yeah. All right. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Time will tell. So Ace of Diamonds and Jack of Clubs. I feel definitely it's about a phone call. Like there's an important phone call, like something I get exciting news. Breath like I get breathtaking. So but it's like something now and then but it concerns like the future. Really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go with that. I know it's in bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about this later. Okay. Oh, yes, bright light. Yes, right? Yes, Julie. Okay, I'm glad you like that. Hey, 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 yeah. Okay, everyone. Oh, my brother's here. Paul? Oh, male or female? Yeah, so Julie, the Jack of Clubs is a male. Yeah, for sure it's a male. Yeah, yeah. Um, Paul's my brother. He's my younger brother. I'm glad you're here, Paul, because I know Mummy would have loved that. I know Mummy's here with us, and I know Mummy's thinking of you today. And I don't know if you've been thinking of Mummy today. Um, so Paul, are you still watching? Do you want a card, Paul? Because he's my brother. I don't know if he wants a card. He doesn't always like it when I read for him. He gets freaked out. So that's how family is. They're like, They don't like it having a psychic in the family. Um, they get freaked out by what is said or what I might see. Paul, are you here? I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Maybe I should, hey? Okay, Mom, I'm gonna say, Mom, Claire, Paul said hi. What do you want? What do you want Paul to know? Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh no. Oh my God. What? That's funny. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. So, yeah. Oh no. Sorry, everyone. My camera feed went off on its own. I'm gonna see. I'm going to log on again. Okay. Um, oh, you can see me. Okay, can you hear me then? Because I don't see anything. So if you guys can still see and hear me, let me know. Can you let me know, Julie, please? I know, isn't that funny? It's almost like Mom is like, nope, nope. Okay, can you guys hear me? I don't know. Because I don't know what's going on. Like I've got no visual and I don't hear anything. Okay, thanks, Charlene. Okay, so Paul, I don't know. I haven't heard from you, Paul, but I'm gonna just do one quick. Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering, like maybe my mom doesn't want me to do this on camera for Paul. Like, no. Okay, Mom. Oh yeah, it's not a great card, Paul. Seven of Diamonds. So Seven of Diamonds is a frustrating card. It's like, um, be aware of your temper because you will get mad easily. People is going to tick, like I keep getting this motion. So it's like things are going to tick you off and, just irritate you and nitpicking as well. I get with that. So just, I want to say, Paul, like for the next few days, um, just distract yourself. Like if that means you have to like, or even set down like a rule and say like, everyone, I'm going in my room for the next 2 hours. I want no one to come in and bug me. That's what you need to do. If you're finding like you're watching a show or you're reading something or you're talking to someone and like you're getting like ticked off, like maybe say like, you know what, I I can't talk about this right now, or you have to step away, or just go into another room or go do something else. Okay, so Seven of Diamonds, it's not a great card, but it's good to have that awareness. It's like if you're wondering like, why is everything ticking me off, or why am I losing my temper, why is everything so maddening, it's because that's the energy that's around you right now. It's like you have to deal with it and I want to say, find ways to distract or take yourself out of that equation. Okay. um Samantha Catherine. Hi, Samantha. Okay, Samantha. This will be the absolute last one. Okay, Samantha. Thanks for. I don't recognize your name, so welcome. So I'm just doing many one-card readings, and I'm going to tune into your energy and see what card comes through. So I don't have a visual. So I don't know what's going on with my camera or this feed. Okay, Samantha, let's see what card comes through for you. Oh, another people card. Jack of Hearts. Can you see that? Because I don't see anything. I'm just gonna go up here. Yeah, I've got I don't see anything. So Samantha, Jack of Hearts has a couple of meanings. So first, it represents a young male with blue eyes, for sure blue eyes, blonde or brown hair. Young male is someone under the age of 30, can be also a young child, and it doesn't have to be someone you know very well. So it can be someone that's in passing, such as, you in the grocery store, or someone you connect with through a friend, through work. It can also represent dating. Also, I want to go blossoming with you. Yeah, I keep getting blossoming. And I want to go, Samantha, I wonder where you live, because I see the beach in front of you or around you. I don't know if you live near a beach or you um, are in an area where you can get to a beach, or I don't know if you're wanting to travel to a beach soon, but yeah, I get the beach with you. I feel this is about romance, because I also feel like, and I get the flowers, and it's like the beach, and it's like it feels romantic, and I see the stars, and um, like I want to kiss, and I want to like be embraced. Like I'm getting all these sensations. I'm even tasting chocolate. So I don't know if you are in a relationship. If you are, this could mean like, oh, things are going to become romantic, or there's romance on the horizon for the two of you. If not, it could mean that romance is ushering into your life, and connected to the beach. Like I get the beach. Yeah. This is really nice. Like I feel like that's what it has to do, like this male, and romance. Yeah, so whether or not you do have a partner in your life or not, or whether or not you are married, I feel like it has to do with romance, and I'm getting like this sensation of whining and dining, like special attention, and like there's a lot of care. Like there's something about wanting to connect and care, and be like connect, and like I want to say like be enveloped by this energy of love, whining and dining. So I hope. Oh, Samantha, you're in Alberta. Yeah. Yeah. The only beach I know that I can think of off the top of my head is Sylvan Lake. And really, well, I mean, we've had some nice weather this past week, right? It's been warmer than usual. So I don't know if you would go to Sylvan Lake. Um, so beach, maybe it's just a metaphor then, Samantha. It could be like a metaphor, for this romance, right? Who knows, like maybe there is, up ahead, going to be a trip to a beach somewhere. So it could be something that you hear about. Oh, and you are single. Okay, so I'm wondering then if, yeah, so maybe beach is the metaphor. um Maybe like I just keep getting like romance is coming your way. Oh, and you have a blonde hair, blue-eyed son. Interesting. Okay. Um, yeah, I just feel like you're going to be surprised by it all. Like it's like unexpected. I'm not getting a lot of details like of this person, like, as far as like where he's from, what does he do, when is this happening? which is good because then that means you're not looking for it or you're not going to actually wait for it. So it's like, it's going to like, because I keep getting like romance ushers in, and that could be maybe why with the beach and the water, like the waves, like it just all of a sudden it shows up and it like hits you, like it hits the two, maybe the two of you, right? So yeah, that would be great. Let me know if that does come to be. Like even if you do, like send me a message or an email down the road. Yeah, would love. So yeah, it's wonderful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Okay, Samantha. Well, I'm glad. Oh, and you've been here before. Okay. I don't recognize everybody's name, so that's, it's not on purpose. And you're so welcome. Well, everyone, that's it. I'm going to close down the free readings. I enjoyed doing this. Once again, like this was to honor my mom, Claire, because it would have been her birthday today. And, she's passed away 12 and a half years ago. And I just, I wanted to do something to honor her. And, the card readings I do, um, I do them privately. Like, if anybody wants to book a card reading with me, it's because of her. She's the one that taught me how to read the cards. And um, not only that, but showed me a lot of things in life. And I just wanted to celebrate her in that way today. So thank you, Mom. I love you so much. And I'm glad you were here. And I know she was. I know she was here during, all these live readings for everyone. Um, yeah, so if you liked what you received today, that's just a sample. There's much more to the card readings when I do them individually. And I have two prices. They last about 30 minutes, the card readings. And I have one where it's no recap. So no recap means like I will only take a photo of the cards. So we can do this on the telephone. I can do this on Skype. I can do this through private messenger chat or any other social app. We can connect mutually. So you don't have to be in the room. And how you saw me, it's like, yeah, it's the same process. I would just tune into your energy and shuffle the cards for you, and the cards would come out for the reading. And anyway, so 30 minutes is how long they usually last. And without a recap, it's $45 Canadian. So if there's anyone listening from another country, I only charge in Canadian dollars, and I have a PayPal account. So all the exchange rates are figured out through that. Okay. And then I have another option of $55 for half an hour for the card reading, but that includes a photo and recap. And recap means I will email you the reading notes. So I try to type as much as what I can remember from your reading and break it down, okay, in the email for you. And that's 55 Canadian. So if anybody is interested, would like to book a private card reading with me, you can send me a message here on my Facebook page, Enlightened Energy, or you can send me an email, and I believe on my Facebook page, there should be a link to email me, and there also is a link to my website. So my website, I'm just going to type it here in the comments to make it easier. So that's my website. And that website, it explains my story, also to all the different types of readings I do, because I also do numerology readings. I also do spirit animal totem readings, energy readings. Yeah, so you can read all about it at my website. And then to email me, I'm just going to type it in the comments here. There's my email. Okay, so I do have a landline that I use for my business, but I don't advertise my phone number. And the reason why, there's a few reasons. One is because nowadays people don't pay attention to when they contact each other, right? So I don't want to get a phone call in the middle of the night or at 6 o'clock in the morning and be woken up by someone who's wanting to contact me to book a reading, or they have a question about what I do. So that's one reason. And the other one is to, keep, I'm trying not to sound rude, but it's, fact, trying to keep the kooks away. So when you do book a reading with me, and if you do want it by telephone, that's when I share my phone number. Okay. So privately, I will, but on my sites, I don't advertise my phone number. Okay, so I'm glad everyone, yeah, I was glad to connect with all of you ladies today. Most of you were ladies. Well, one guy, Paul, my brother. Thanks, Julie, again for being here. And you were here the whole time. And I felt like you were my sidekick, like my assistant with your, replying to everyone. So that was great. And yeah, and I just want to share, you know, um, everyone, love and light to all of you, and shine your light and love this month, okay? I just want everyone to be well and do well, and I want everyone to have just an amazing, amazing month, despite what's all going on, okay? So thanks again, everyone. Love you. Take care.